Let's talk about the Cory Bookers and the Kamala Harrises and the Democrats and the bullshit that they're pushing. So disclaimer, I no longer identify as a Democrat. I no longer uh, care much about the two-party political system in the United States. I don't care. I'm not telling you to vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I personally don't know if I'm going to be voting. I'm done with the bullshit. I don't have an interest in it. I feel weight of relief and freedom that I didn't have before when I was caught up in the two-party political system matrix. And I just don't care about that shit anymore. So let's talk about it. Now, I was, cleaning up, and as I was cleaning up, my grandmother, she's still heavily involved, heavily in the matrix, as far as I'm concerned. And she was watching MSNBC, and while she was watching it, it was Cory Booker on there discussing how he had announced his 2020 presidential run, and I just couldn't help but laugh. Because I'm like, this is what the Democratic Party always does, right? They find people of color, they find marginalized identities to be their forefront persons. And what I mean by that, of course they're going to have a black man. Of course they're going to get a black woman or a woman of color or a man of color. Of course they're going to find an LGBTQ plus person or a woman to be their front runners, to be their 2020 presidential candidates, because that's what they like to do. They like to make it seem like they're so for you. They're for the marginalized. They're for the disadvantaged. They're for you. Now, Psych perspectives. Who's to say that they really don't care about people of color and women and LGBTQ plus and the working man and the working woman and the people on Main Street? Maybe they do care, but Psych perspectives, through their track history and through the shady shit that I've personally dealt with and seen in the Democratic Party on a local and state level as well as a federal level, you're getting a side view for me. You're getting a side eye. Because some of y'all are fake as hell. And it shows. So Cory Booker, he's on MSNBC. And of course, he's given the same bullshit ass rhetoric. Oh, when the black and the white man can come together, and people of color and the whites, and America has lost its faith. People have lost their faith. In Psych perspectives, that can be argued to be true. Like, a lot of people have lost their faith. Like, hello, look at me. I have lost my faith in the two-party political system. I have lost my faith with the Democratic Party. So that is true. I agree. It would be nice to see blacks and whites and people of color and Asians and Hispanics and men and women and LGBTQ plus and everybody coming together. It would be lovely to see us united. But hearing the same rhetoric over and over and over again, a lot of us are sick and tired of hearing bullshit. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. People are tired of y'all using the same Dr. King spill. Dr. King has been dead for over 50 years. That speech is over 50 years old. Hell, that speech is working its way to being 60 years old. And guess what? We have yet to see it. And people are tired of hearing about the shit. I'm going to be honest. And I'm black. I'm a person of color. I'm trans. I'm in the LGBTQ plus community. Working class. I got college degrees. I have various ideologies and identities. I totally get it. But with all that being said, people are sick and tired of hearing the bullshit. Then you got the black folks, and you know me, the black community, the black woke community on YouTube, and they're expressing their viewpoints, which, Psych perspective, they have every single right to express their viewpoints. I don't necessarily agree all the time. I don't necessarily disagree all the time. But I do know that a lot of the shit that I'm hearing, in my personal opinion, is bullshit. Which is another reason why not that I'm not positive, it's not that I'm not thinking of good energy, it's just that I look at this shit and I see it as an amusement. It's pure entertainment. Because Booker ain't about to do shit. Kamala Harris ain't about to do shit. Hello, you had Obama ass for 8 years, and again, what did he do for your black ass? I'm just saying. All of them get in there. This isn't to say that the Republicans ain't doing the same thing, but this video, I'm just discussing the Democratic candidates and how they sit up here and play identity politics to get you all excited, to get you all aroused, to get you all upset, and mad and angry. They stay with the drama. And when you really sit down and look at the two-party political system in the United States of America, that's what they do. All they do is keep up drama and gossip. They have you distracted from real shit and real issues. They have you playing identity politics, psych perspectives. Don't get me wrong. Yes, our identity and our multiple identities matter. They matter. I'm not saying that your identity or your identities don't matter, but I'm just saying pay attention to the game that's being played. Because if you notice, the Republicans, the Democrats, they all, the Libertarians, the Green Party, American Independent Party, all these political parties, they play on the fact that they know we are divided. They know that we're divided, and they know people are angry and pointing the finger, and it's you versus me and them versus us. They know that shit. They've been playing it for centuries. They've been playing it for decades. They know that. That's why they come in here with all this identity politic bullshit. Well, you know, we got Kamala Harris. She's a person of color, Jamaican and Indian, and blah, 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 blah. Woo, that's going to get some. So like I said, they know that that's going to get y'all excited. They know y'all going to be amped about it. You know, they're touching the hearts, minds, and souls and emotions of marginalized people. That's what Democrats do. That's their target audience, supposedly. All right, because this is all a game. This is all for show. So y'all gonna, you know, some of y'all are gonna be like, well, I'm a woman and I gotta vote for. I'm a man and I gotta vote for. I'm LGBTQ plus and I gotta vote for. And in reality, you don't have to do shit. Okay, and like I said in previous videos where I'm discussing Democrats and Republicans and the two-party political system and our current government, what the hell have these people really done for you? They've been in office. A lot of these folks are career politicians. They've been in office for decades, okay? Damn near 30, 40, 50 years with some of y'all with the same representatives, and you're in the same situation. You in the same plight. There is no progression. You know, you mean to tell me the Democrats through Franklin Delano Roosevelt with the New Deal Democrats and the New Deal coalition between 1933 to 1968 roughly, that's 35 years. They've been working on universal health care damn near for 100 years, and they still haven't implemented it? What the hell is going on? What in the hell is going on? Okay, back to another thing to think about. Are these candidates going to be able to face Donald Trump and the Republicans? Are they going to be able to? Because if you notice, and this is what I personally noticed with the Democrats, they don't really have a unified message. They have a platform of ideals that I personally agreed with at a time, and I still agree with some of their ideals, but it's not a unified message, in my opinion. Instead, what we are seeing oftentimes from the Democratic Party is this blame game. Or, well, not them. It's like, basically, instead of pushing your ideologies and your platform, you're getting up here and you're telling us, well, at least I'm not racist, which doesn't really show or mean much because Democrats are racist. I've seen it with my own eyes. So that I'm not racist shit doesn't really faze me anymore because I've seen it from a local standpoint, a state standpoint, and a federal standpoint. Y'all ain't shit. But anyways, then you get on here, well, Trump is racist and the alt-right is racist and classist and homophobic and sexist. However, many people in the alt-right are men, women, lower class. There are LGBTQ plus people in the alt-right. And as hard as it might be to believe, there are blacks and there are people of color who are in the alt-right, who are a part of the Republican Party, who are conservatives, are centrists. All it is, but at least I'm not them shit that we get from the Democratic Party, again, furthering the division, not helping. And then what gets me is, even when the Democrats are elected to office, locally, statewide, federally, they don't get shit done. So why in the hell do I need to get upset, angry, bothered, all out of whack and emotional to vote for you? I'm done with it. I said I no longer identify as a Democrat. I'm not part of any political party or any political affiliation. I am political. I am aware But I'm no longer doing this label game and this identity politics shit. Yes, I am. I'm proud of my identities, but I realize that I'm more than my identities. And all these political parties want to do is try to play identity politics to continue the division and conquering that we see in this country and that we see in this world, quite frankly. Like I said, ain't getting shit done. Ain't getting a damn thing done. Like, because the sad part is when you look at the alt-right and the alt-left, they both typically want the same thing. That's what's funny. What are they looking for? Jobs, decent paying jobs, good infrastructure, healthcare, and opportunities so they can thrive and be prosperous and so they can do on their own. You'd be surprised. A lot of people just want to work. They just want to be able to provide and make things happen for themselves and their families. Can't get that with this political party shit that we got going. Let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. I'll probably do a video discussing the alt-right and the alt-left soon, but let me know what y'all think.